Well, thanks for hopping on the phone with me today. I just wanted to learn more about your background and your career journey since you just finished up with the evolution program as an intern, and then now you're full time at Mission. So, could you tell me a little bit more about like yourself, your career background, and how you ended up going through evolution program?
Sure. So I have a background in statistics and cultural studies,
Hmm.
which is not traditional for the path of becoming a DevOps engineer. I was exposed to a boot camp that helped, I guess, people who either didn't take the traditional route or were more interested in changing careers to become a DevOps engineer. And so that was really my first time experiencing the option of being a DevOps engineer.
So what made you want to like switch from, your background in statistics over to being a DevOps engineer?
Yeah, I actually only studied statistics in school. And so post grad, I was a barista. And so this
Mhm.
is like very opposite going from being a barista to transitioning into tech. They don't really translate to each other, you know?
Yeah.
Um, But in statistics, I was exposed to Python in
Hmm.
a software environment called R, which is a statistical computing and graphics program. And so I just remember sitting in class and being told to do an assignment using Python, and I would be done in like 15, 20 minutes. And I would see my classmates kind of struggling and it wasn't clicking like how it
Hmm.
was for me, and so I took that opportunity to help them troubleshoot their problems, and I
Hmm.
think that was what really um, started my interest in going down this path of being a DevOps engineer.
What is one thing that you would tell someone who is looking to make the jump into a DevOps engineer role from a non-traditional path?
I would tell them to be ready to learn and to be ready to experience a plethora of emotions.
Hmm.
There are so many nuances in the field of DevOps, starting with learning the foundations of Linux, networking, programming languages, cloud computing platforms, containers, infrastructure as code, Kubernetes, da da da, da da da. There are
Yeah.
so many things that you need to learn, and it's never ending. So I would say be prepared for that, because that can be overwhelming because you're just kind of diving into the deep end, really, and then um, I think it's so rewarding that when the information finally sticks and you have those aha moments, it just feels good and solidifies the choice of moving into this career. And then to women who want to jump into the field of DevOps, my advice is really simple. It's actually not advice, it's just to do it. There aren't many women in this field. It's
Hmm.
very much so dominated by men. But it's so empowering to be that woman in the room. And I find myself frequently being the only woman in the room.
Hmm.
Um, so I would just say, like, take that leap and know that you're worthy of being in this field. Like, you're just as capable as anybody else.